Hello everyone, we are here at Ususotam Auditorium. They're having NSS Festival 2024, which is organized by the ICFAI NSS cell, and KYNTHUP is here to be a part in this festival and tackle them with some questions. Come, let's join and learn together. Is any one of you ever heard about the term disability here? Any one of you?
Yeah, a condition where our body and mind were impaired. That is my understanding.
Where the body and mind were impaired, and that is you term yourself as person with disability. Okay, any one of you?
The term disability, as in my own understanding, it means a person who's totally impaired, a person who cannot read or write. That is my understanding. Thank you.
Hey, kau office orang nampak ki person with disability kita nampak Meghalaya je Meghalaya kau jungi. Shillong ni kita ni ka office dengan commissioner person with disability kau jungi ni apa Lashumir, but hang ni apa civil hospital kadang ka state resource center on disability affairs. Nak nampak ki person with disability. But hang ta ki person with disability kelap pada one cakmat berregister yaldi banyo ya ke UD ID card. Pelajar semua sepang UD ID card. Ni pelajar semua sepang PJ semua sepang ni PAN card, ATM card ni ki card repair pun ki NSS card pelajar semua. Henry kani ka UD ID card pat kani ka card kaba penenkam ki person with disability kaba aji mentoy nam ta ki person with disability. Kata kelap berregister yaldi hang ni apa office jungi ni pa civil hospital kawari ke disability office ko dika state resource center on disability affairs kila pan wan chakamat kila pan itu LD ke jingpang ke joki ke juna ke khmat ke joki patum ta ka government ka kan ai ki ka certificate bakata certificate kan wara jimen toy ki haka ka puli ke joki kila pan scholarship kila pan ki assistive devices pula ju so pang assistive devices ke dika la chingarap beri uran juna khmat kumbi elbow crutch rabu hangi kumbi wheelchair itu ki kita assistive devices ke Arab ni perlu menjadi ada khidmat. Can you name some common type of disability found in Meghalaya?
In my hometown, like I encounter only a person with a mental disability.
You encounter only a person with mental disability. See a person who cannot see, what do you call them?
Blind?
A blind.
I don't know. That's not.
The correct way to say the person who cannot see is visually impaired.
Okay.
Visually impaired. And a person who can hear.
Mute.
It is called mute. Mute also is not the correct way to say that. Have you ever heard about the UD ID card? UD ID card. Have you heard about it?
Yeah, that is that the ID for the differently able?
Yes, this is the ID for the person with disability, differently able. Because you heard about ATM card, smart card, and then MHS card, that EPIC card and all. But this UD ID card is unique disability card, unique disability ID card for person with disability. What are the benefits of having that, especially for those who are disabled? Having the UD ID card, it will help them to reach to our designated office here in civil hospital, which is the State Resource Center on Disability Affairs. Having that card, a person who is a student, they can apply for the scholarship also. And a person who is disabled, who needs assistive devices, they can apply for the wheelchair, for that elbow crutch. They can apply for that assistive devices which can help them to hear properly. All these things, after having the UD ID card, they can get all these assistive devices from the government. Even the scholarship also, if you have friends here in Shillong or in your community where you belong to, you can refer them. They can come to the office, they can register themselves, they can enroll themselves to get this UD ID card. I think that's helped you. If you have any of your friends, any of your family members who has this person who has been going through this disability problems, then you can contact the State Center on Disability Affairs. Have you ever heard about the term disability?
Yes, we have.
On your own terms, can you explain one or two lines about disability?
It is mainly like lacking certain abilities in a person. For example, like blindness. Then
Have you ever encountered a person with disability in your area or in your place where you belong to?
Yes, I've encountered many people with disabilities. Some who are disabled through various things like they can't hear. Some are disabled through physical.
So being an NSS volunteer, you are working for the society, for the benefit of the society. You're losing yourself for the service, okay? And then so if you encounter a person with disability walking, suppose a person who is visually impaired, who can't see, what based on your what if you see them, if you encounter them in your, while walking through the roadside, what will you do to them?
We should help them.
You'll help them.
Yes. Keep on helping hand and help them cross the road or help them reach their destination.
See, like what you said just now, like a person, you termed that you just said you termed the word disability as a person who is blind, a person who is deaf, a person who is mute. You know what? Now this is we conducted an awareness program, awareness roadshow like this. So we never say to person with disability, deaf or blind or mute. What we say, the correct term is a person who can't see. We say visually impaired.
Visually impaired.
And a person who can hear, what do you call, hearing impaired. That's the correct term. Because why? Because that is some of them they have been born disability since birth, and some of them they met through an accident and they become disabled. They become visually impaired. Some of them they face through trouble in life. But being an NSS volunteers, you should be able to see things in people. You should be able to bring awareness in people. And you should be able to help those who are in need, especially for those who are person with disability. Have you ever heard about the State Resource Center on Disability Affairs? The State Resource Center on Disability Affairs is designated here in Civil Hospital only. That office is meant for the person with disability. It stands for the person with disability. A person who, if you have your friends in your area, if you have a family who have been going through, who have been disabled, you can suggest them, you can ask them to go into our office designated here in Civil Hospital, which is the State Resource Center on Disability Affairs. They can register, enroll themselves to get this UDID card. Have you ever heard about UDID card? UDID is the Unique Disability Identity Card. For whom? For person with disability. You have your MHIS card, you have your PAN card, you have your Aadhaar card, you have all those things. But for them, the government has been launched specifically for them only, so that they can enroll themselves, they can register themselves, the government could recognize them. Because some of your friends in your area who are disabled, they might want to pursue the study. They might want to go forward in the studies, but they didn't have enough finance. They didn't have enough budget background to support them. But when they come to our office, when they have the disability card, after enroll themselves through doctors, through various doctors and all, and then they have this disability card. With the disability card, they can apply for certificate, they can apply for scholarship, they can apply for this assistive devices. What kind of, have you ever heard about assistive devices?
Assistive devices which help, for example, a person with visually impairedness, they can use a certain device to reduce their something.
Correct. You're almost there. This assistive devices is a kind of technology which help person with disability through hearing impaired. They can hear properly, and through this elbow crutch. Have you ever heard of elbow crutch? Elbow crutch, a person who can walk, and then who has a disability in the feet, they can walk through that elbow crutch with the help of the assistive devices which the government sponsors them.